We've just watched UFC 304, the main event. Belal, remember the name. Muhammad versus Leon Edwards. And Belal Muhammed is now the UFC welterweight champion of the world. I can't believe it. Not in a million years did I think Belal would win. And I did not think that he would win in the way that he won, Khabib style.
Khabib style.
Man went to he went to Dagestan, yeah.
Mm.
Whatever the Dagestani parents are putting in the Khabibs and Islam cereal, yeah. Belal was having some of that as well. Guy came back wham, and he finessed Khabib's wrestling style as well, the Dagestani chain wrestling style, and he just demolished Leon in it. Domination.
Crazy. I was not expecting that. I think no one was giving Belal a chance, man. But now that the fight's happened, it's like I don't know. Like we should have saw it. Like the pressure was just too much for Leon Edwards. I feel like it just mentally fatigued him or something, man. Just the pressure and the strike he was keeping up with. He was out striking Leon for majority. I mean, for majority of the fight. Leon was just landing a few shots here and there, but it was Belal just constant pressure, man. Just landing these jabs, like amazing double jabs and these weird left hooks, and just setting up the takedowns. And it's like Edwards just didn't expect the takedowns to come, and he's just doing the same thing round after round. That is mad. I just never thought Belal would be champion. I think he's the first champion over age of 35, ain't he? Since
he's 36, isn't he?
Yeah,
he's 36.
Woodley, I think.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's
What a
not
performance.
It's not just for champions. It is for contenders as well. Yeah.
I believe so. But yeah, wow, what a performance, man. I was.
He set pace straight away. First, like 10 seconds, he got the takedown.
Straight away, yeah.
So he got respect from Edwards straight away. But the fight being at the time that it was over here, that definitely affected Edwards.
Man, do you reckon? He was saying he was tired, but come on, man. Like, you train for these things, you know what I mean? He was saying he was tired. He's saying he was tired this whole week. Obviously, there could have been something. There could be like an injury or something, you know what I mean? But from today's performance alone, it was amazing. Belal just completely just controlled him. There was only one. Well, I gave 4 rounds to Belal and 1 to Leon in the third, where he didn't even beat him standing. He beat him. Leon won that round with grappling. Crazy, just took his back, and that was every round really. It just Belal pushing him up against the cage, takes his back, drops, puts a triangle on, and that's it. And that's even what Leon done back to him in round 3, man. That was mad. I did not expect that at all, man.
Belal striking, he basically just used it to get in close and go for the takedown. I didn't expect him to get the takedown straight away, especially up against the cage. We saw Edwards fight Usman twice and fight Covington, and he had great takedown defense.
Exactly. And then it's Belal. Like I was saying in my prediction, like Usman is such a great wrestler, so is Kobe, and they couldn't take him down. I mean, especially even in the second fight, like they couldn't even get close. He just looked like he was invincible there, but it was Belal, man. Like we just all like, I don't know, man. We put him down too much. The way he was taking him down at will was crazy.
I underestimated him as well. I didn't think he'd be able to take him down, because even when Usman and Covington did land a takedown, they had to work for it, bro, hard. Belal was just taking him down at will, and doing whatever he wanted
multiple times around and then just controlling him. Oh my god, that was mad. You see when he picked him up, got a high crotch and just dropped him on his head. What the heck, man? Oh my god,
landed straight on that bald patch, bro. Oh man, and then
weak spot.
Yeah, and it's exposed skin as well, bro. That bald patch,
that is crazy, man.
That bald patch.
Wow, I don't know what happened today, man.
So round by round, Belal took first, second, fourth, and fifth. Yeah. And Leon took the third, where he just had the body triangle locked in, trying to get the rear naked choke.
Yeah.
But you know, it was weird. At the end of each round, Belal looked like he was in trouble, bro.
You think?
Yeah. Like in the fifth round, he looked like he was about to bottle it. Took a dirty elbow to the nose, bust his nose open. He's gonna be fuming as well, because you see how you have to take pictures with the belt after you have the fight. He was like, his face was you know he's gonna have this butters like flipping gash on his nose, bro, with nose running down during the pictures. But I think Leon let himself down. I think a lot of people, including me, have always said that Leon's probably the most frustrating fighter on the roster to watch.
I feel like he has to be in a good mood to fight. I mean, I think he's just like he's got too, like he just has too many things like that he needs to go well for him to have a good performance.
I don't know.
Like he just looked like today he wasn't on it. Like he just didn't want to fight.
His attitude stinks.
Yeah, I think that's
He's a
what it is,
diva.
his attitude, man.
Yeah.
Like the way he was just covering up, and Bilal was just landing an uppercut on him every time and then taking him down, and it happened every single round. The same thing. If you notice it was the same thing. Bilal shooting for the double leg, and then there'll be no like. Leon wouldn't be defending. He would just take his back, put his hooks in, and that's it. It would just go to the ground, and then the rest of the fight was just there. There was it was just the perfect game plan for him.
He was similar to the Covington fight. He would just never pull the trigger. Ever.
But at least in the Covington fight, he was able to hold him off.
Meatiest defense I've ever seen. What's this?
Yeah,
what's
exactly.
that? What's that defense?
I don't know. Yeah, it's mad.
Every time he did it, Belal just came up with the uppercut as well.
Mad.
Straight through the guard.
It's crazy. He outstruck him as well. Outstruck him, out grappled him, on the ground beat him.
Edwards gaslighted all of us with the headshot dead. Yeah, I'm never saying headshot dead.
I thought he was gonna land it. You know,
Yeah.
the first few minutes of the first round, I thought he was just trying to set it up. You know what I mean? It was there. Like Bilal was dropping his hands. He was reacting to his fakes. I thought he was just setting up that headshot, but he didn't, man.
Well, I saw a YouTube compilation, yeah. It was like 2 minutes 34 seconds of Bilal just eating head kicks, getting dropped by head kicks. I thought, oh, Edwards is definitely gonna set up the head. The first couple rounds, he was landing kicks to the body. I thought eventually he would go upstairs, but Bilal's pressure, his striking, he wasn't even. It looked like he wasn't like throwing punches with intention.
Who, Bilal?
To hurt Edwards or to knock him out. It was purely just to push him up against the cage.
Yeah, I think that's just one thing. That's just one way that he fights. He's more of a pressure fighter. So you see, like he will get hit and he doesn't back up, or he just starts throwing back straight away. And it was working for him, man. Like he was just landing shots on Edwards, like shots. That double jab was amazing. It was just working for him. Throw a little hook, throw some kicks to the body, whatever, and just push him up against the cage.
Bilal was super prepared.
Yeah, man.
But with Edwards as well, I think DC mentioned it. Every time Bilal would wrap his hands around Edwards' waist to try and go for the takedown, he wouldn't attack the hands.
Yeah.
So he forgot how to defend.
Yeah, it looks like he just wasn't on it. Just didn't care.
But this guy's been basically training wrestling for the past like 3-4 years.
Yeah,
Fighting Usman twice, fighting Covington.
Mm.
I'm sure everyone thought he would come in prepared for Bilal's wrestling.
I mean, we did because of his last two performances. You know what I mean? Like if Usman and Kobe can't get to you, then I was just thinking, who's Bilal? What's Bilal gonna do? Bilal's wrestling's nowhere near their level. But I mean, clearly, he's a good wrestler, man.
So then what's going to be next for the both of them? Let's start with Edwards first. What's next for him? Does he get an immediate title shot, or does he have to work his way back up the ladder by fighting a contender like a Shafkat or a Jack Della Maddalena?
That would be a good fight. I would want to see him fight Shafkat, and then get a title shot again.
Tough fight, man.
But I see Leon Edwards beating Shafkat, to be honest. I know Shafkat's like a killer, but I just see Edwards just a bit more refined. But I mean, you never know. It just depends what mood he comes in.
Do you see how
into the fight?
Do you see how devastated Dana White was to wrap the belt around Belal Muhammed's waist? He was devastated, bro.
He's not on it.
Yeah, because bro, I said it during the stream, bro. This is like when Jinder Mahal beat Randy Orton for the WWE Championship. No one wanted Jinder Mahal to be WWE champion. No one wanted to be champion. And now Belal Muhammed is champion. This is why people are saying UFC's falling off. Belal Muhammed is champion. If he fights Shafkat next, yeah, I think he's gonna lose his belt. Yeah. I think Shafkat's gonna be too much. I think
they won't even give it to Shafkat next. It'll probably be Usman or something.
Yeah, so looking at the rankings right now,
or get rematched for Edwards.
Do you think he deserves a rematch? Knowing Dana White, do you think Dana White is gonna give
I don't think
Edwards
Dana
a
White
rematch?
will. I don't think so.
I don't think he will either.
He will let someone else have a go.
Yeah, I mean, if you look at the rankings, Usman is ranked number 1. Obviously, Bilal's number 2, but now he's champ. you think maybe Usman moves down to 2 with Edwards in number 1. Number 3 is Shafkat. Covington's number 4, but Covington's probably unlikely to get the shot just because he lost Edwards most recently. And then you've got Jack Della Maddalena in number 5. Gary in number 7, Gilbert Burns in number 6. So you would think it's either gonna be an Edwards rematch, an Usman title shot, or a Shafkat title shot. Those are the 3 fights. Obviously, now that Bilal's champion, Islam moving up to welterweight is probably a no-go. I can't see them two fighting each other.
I don't think you will. Yeah, I don't think you will. I wouldn't mind seeing an Edwards rematch, to be honest. But
what would Edwards have to do differently during that fight?
Bro, just fight, man. You know what I mean? He just looked like he wasn't on it. He didn't put no energy into that fight. Just keep it standing. You know what I mean? Like when you're fighting Belal, expect the takedowns to come. But it's like he just never, like he wasn't defending the takedowns. I mean, he was a little bit first round, wasn't he? First round, but I mean,
do you think he could have done better at holding the center of the
yeah, definitely. That's what you need to do. He obviously wants to keep it standing, so he's got to hold the center, keep him off with his kicks, like body kicks.
I think the problem was he didn't earn
power in your punches.
He didn't earn any respect.
He was tired, man.
He didn't earn any of Bilal's respect. Bilal just walked him down.
Yeah, Belal did not respect his striking one bit.
At all.
Not even one bit. I mean, he outstruck him, man. That's crazy. I did not think that would happen. I mean, I know it's like 7 a.m. or something in the UK, 6 a.m. when the fight happened, and Edwards must be tired. But come on, man.
Yeah, so we know
an excuse.
Yeah, we know Edwards is gonna fight again at the end of the year.
He said he wants to fight again. I think Shafkat maybe.
If he was to fight Shafkat, and that looks like the likeliest matchup, who do you think would win that fight?
I think Edwards, man. I just see Edwards. I just think Shafkat is good, very good, but Edwards is just too refined. But like I said, it just depends how Edwards wants to come into the fight.
You don't think Shafkat could do something similar to Edwards, just like Belal did?
Yeah, he could, but
remember,
I don't know. I think Shafkat is very not overrated, but I think he hasn't fully proved himself.
I think Shafkat's special, man. He's the first one to ever submit Stephen Wonderboy Thompson as well. He's a bit of a phenom.
You got to see him against like
top fighter.
I
mean, he's number 3. There's only 3 people above him in the rankings.
Welterweight's a mad thing, man. Like welterweight, we're just getting all these unexpected champions, man.
Yeah. Belal Muhammed is a champion.
Belal Muhammed, and even when Leon took the title off Edwards, who expected that? Like 30 seconds left, and he knocks him out. And now we've got Belal as champion. No one expected. I did not think. I thought after this fight, Edwards remains champion, and then he'll fight the next person.
Do you think the next question is? Do you think Edwards' legacy is now tarnished?
No, I don't think so.
The reason I asked that is because we got the headshot dead moment.
Yeah.
Prior to the headshot dead, the narrative was that Edwards is a bit of a boring fighter, decision machine, doesn't really finish anyone.
Yeah.
The 2 fights he's had after headshot dead have been very almost lackadaisical. Him not fighting to his full potential, not pulling the trigger.
Yeah. No, not really. I think in the last 2 fights before Belal, he showed amazing skill. Like he's levels above other fighters in his division, and he's one of the best in the world. That, like, of course he never got knockouts, but like the skill just to go against Usman and nullify his takedowns, and you know what I mean, and keep him at bay. Same with Kobe, same thing. But I think he just should. But today is just like, where's all of that gone? You know what I mean? I just didn't see anything amazing from him. He just looked average, man.
Yeah.
Maybe Bilal's that good. Maybe Belal is that good, man, that he was able to do that to Leon. I mean,
he came with the perfect game plan.
Yeah, perfect game plan.
I think that was definitely the game plan Khabib gave him, and he executed it to perfection.
Yeah.
And Edwards probably assisted him with his inability to be able to defend the takedowns like he used to be able to against Usman and Covington. But
maybe.
I think that's that for that fight.
Yeah. I'm just glad Palestine has a champion, man. I'm just glad that they have a champion.
Muslim
now,
brother, but I'm still upset, man, because Bilal's not the guy that I want to see as champion, man.
and he deserves it. You can't say that he don't deserve it. He's like what 11 fights now, undefeated.
He's the worst best
Undefeated,
fighter. Yeah, worst best fighter we've seen.
Yeah, but now you got like now it's like he's champion as well. But now you got to think like, raw. Look at the people he's beat.
Wonder Boy.
He's beat Wonder Boy. He's beat Leon
Gilbert
Edwards, Burns,
Leon
Luke.
Edwards,
He's beat
Vincent Luque, Sean Brady.
yeah, man. Bro, his streak is crazy. His streak is mad. He's beat some like top high level guys, and now he's champion. And it's not like he don't deserve it. I think he deserves it.
Usman versus Belal
Yeah,
could be.
I think people just find Belal annoying. That's what it is.
I think
I think it's no. I don't even think that his fights are necessarily boring. I think it's more like they just find him annoying, innit? His personality. I think that's what it is.
And he's not. He's look. He's not like the most explosive fighter. He's not. Well, you know, when you're gonna watch Belal, he's not gonna knock you out or even finish.
Oh, his
you.
dream came true.
His dream came true.
His dream of
unanimous decision.
His dream of beating Leon Edwards by decision.
So it wasn't a dream; it was a vision.
Yeah.
And it
It's come true, man. Damn.
I think that's that for the main event.
Yeah, that's it, man.
And in the next video, we're gonna break down the rest of the card for you lot.
Dreams do come true.
Belal Muhammed, man, champion 2024, absolute stinker.